And I started shaking. And then I started staring at the mark in the yard, and then, man, everything, it was like somebody pulled the finger out of the dike and everything just came flooding back. First thing I saw, like in between that mark and my brain, were those two big black eyes. And it's like, remember. And that is when I think my full-on nervous breakdown really kicked in. After I determined the fact that I couldn't figure out what was going on, and it was I needed help because I've got 2 kids to raise and I can't afford to lose my mind. And I can't find anybody near me who can help me. I could talk to a bunch of people who could tell me what it wasn't, but I couldn't find anyone tell me what it was or what it could be. Well, it was in the summertime, and I liked to go to the library because it was free entertainment. I had a library card. You know, I had 2 little kids, and I used to get a lot of kids' books. And I used to get books that interested me. I'd occasionally pick up books in the occult section. That's what they called it back then. I like to read books about, like, Sylvia Brown and, you know, psychic mediums and stuff like that. This book, Missing Time, caught my attention. It had a really bright orange cover and big black letters on it. And I'm like, Missing Time, wonder what that's about. And I thought, okay, I'll try reading it. So it went on the stack, and I went home. And I first started to read through this book, and as I started getting into the meat of it, I started feeling my anxiety level just rising like a thermometer, to the point where I had to stop. And I didn't even really know why. This was making me really anxious. I've never written to an author in my life, never would have thought to ever, and I have never since. But I wrote him like this 14-page letter, and I described that whole night in '83 in June. And I described some of the strange things happening after that. And then I took a bunch of Polaroids of the backyard, of this mark that was now in the backyard. He called, and we spoke on the phone, and they spoke to my mom, he spoke to my sister, and then he, we decided that I would go out to New York to talk to him.
This is the beginning of your relationship with Bud Hopkins.
Yeah.